Hey, what's up everybody? It's the Travel Bug, and let me tell you, I'm so excited for this video. We're talking about the Middle Kingdom, the land of dragons and dim sum, a country so vast and vibrant it makes my wanderlust go into overdrive, China. We're diving deep into the top 10 spots you absolutely cannot miss. Think ancient wonders, mega cities on a whole other level, and those hidden gems that'll make your jaw drop. Seriously, stick around because number 3 on this list, let's just say most tourists don't even know about it, but trust me, it's gonna blow your freaking mind. Alright, first up we're hitting up Beijing, the beating heart of China. Imagine this, centuries of history, emperors and dynasties all wrapped up in one sprawling city. We're talking 7, count 'em 7, UNESCO World Heritage Sites. We're going to kick things off at the Muqianyu section of the Great Wall, because let's be real, no trip to China is complete without walking this iconic wonder. We'll soak in the panoramic views, feel the weight of history beneath our feet. Next, we're stepping into the Forbidden City, the former imperial palace that's straight out of a movie set. Get ready for intricate architecture, golden roofs, and stories of emperors and concubines. And we're not done yet. We'll find some zen at the summer palace. Babe, stroll through the Temple of Heaven and maybe even grab some street food along the way. Beijing is a sensory overload in the best possible way, guys. Buckle up because we're about to hit warp speed into the future. Shanghai is like the love child of New York City and Blade Runner, a dazzling fusion of tradition and cutting-edge technology. First things first, we're hitting up the Bund, that iconic waterfront promenade with its colonial-era buildings on one side and the futuristic skyline of Pudong on the other. Snap some photos, soak in the energy, because this is Shanghai at its finest. Speaking of futuristic, get ready to be transported to another dimension in Zhangjiajie. We're talking skyscrapers that pierce the clouds, neon lights that paint the night sky. It's like stepping onto the set of a sci-fi film. But hey, we need a little zen after all that, right? So we'll find some peace and tranquility in the classical Chinese gardens of Yu Garden, wander down the bustling shopping street of Nanjing Road, and maybe even grab some soup dumplings. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Okay, remember when I said number 3 on this list was going to blow your mind? Get ready, because Zhangjiajie is about to rock your world. Ever seen the movie Avatar? Those floating mountains? Yeah, this is where James Cameron got his inspiration. We're talking towering sandstone pillars covered in lush greenery, waterfalls cascading into the mist. It's like stepping into a real-life fantasy world. We'll explore the depths of Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, hike to the top of Tianmen Mountain for those epic panoramic views, and for the adrenaline junkies out there, we're going to walk across the world's highest glass bridge. Yeah, you heard that right. This place is not for the faint of heart, but trust me, the views are worth every second. Xi'an, unearthing an ancient empire. Get ready to step back in time because we're heading to Xi'an, home to one of the most incredible archaeological discoveries ever, the Terracotta Army. Imagine this. Thousands of life-size terracotta warriors, each with their own unique features, standing guard over the tomb of Emperor Qin Shi Huang. It's awe-inspiring, humbling, and a little bit eerie all at the same time. And while the Terracotta Army is definitely a must-see, Xi'an has even more to offer. We'll walk the ancient city walls, explore the bustling Muslim quarter with its street food vendors and spice markets, and maybe even catch a Tang Dynasty dance performance. Xi'an is a fascinating blend of ancient history and modern life, and you guys know I'm all about that contrast. Chengdu, land of the panda and spicy food. Alright, who here loves pandas? I know I do, and there's no better place on earth to get your panda fix than Chengdu. We're talking about the giant panda research base where you can get up close and personal with these adorable creatures. Watch them munch on bamboo, play in the trees, and maybe even catch a glimpse of a baby panda. Seriously, it's cuteness overload. But Chengdu is more than just pandas. Get ready for some crazy spice, because Sichuan cuisine is legendary for its fiery flavors. We're talking Sichuan hot pot mapo tofu, dan noodles. Your taste buds better be ready for a wild ride. And if you need to cool down after all that spice, we'll take a peaceful hike up Mount Qingcheng, one of the cradles of Taoism. Chengdu is a city that knows how to have a good time, and trust me, we're going to make the most of it. Guilin and Yangshuo, cruising through paradise. Hold on to your hats because we're about to enter a landscape painting come to life. Guilin and Yangshuo, nestled along the Li River, are famous for their karst mountains. These surreal green-clad peaks that rise dramatically from the water. So it's like something out of a dream, guys. The best way to experience this otherworldly beauty, a Li River cruise, of course, will glide along the emerald waters surrounded by towering karst formations and just soak in the tranquility. And if you're feeling adventurous, we can even hop on a bamboo raft and explore the smaller tributaries. Once we reach Yangshuo, we'll rent some bikes and cycle through the rice paddies, discover hidden caves, and maybe even try our hand at some rock climbing. This is the China you see on postcards: serene, breathtaking, and unforgettable. Even Marco Polo himself called Hangzhou the most beautiful place in the world, and let me tell you, the guy knew a thing or two about travel. Hangzhou is all about serenity, elegance, and that quintessential Chinese charm. And at the heart of it all is West Lake, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a photographer's dream. We'll take a boat ride across the tranquil waters, stroll along the picturesque Broken Bridge, and sip tea in a traditional tea house overlooking the lake. And speaking of tea, we can't miss the chance to visit the Longjing tea plantations, where you can learn the art of tea cultivation and sample some of the finest green tea in China. For a dose of history and spirituality, we'll visit the ancient Lingqian Temple, nestled in the hills overlooking the city. Hangzhou is the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle and reconnect with nature and your inner peace. Alright, adventure seekers, this one's for you. Get ready to hike through a sea of clouds in Huangshan, also known as Yellow Mountain. This mountain range is legendary in China, its jagged peaks and ancient pine trees inspiring poets and painters for centuries. We're talking about challenging hikes that reward you with breathtaking views. Like seriously, you'll feel like you're on top of the world. The goal? To catch the sunrise from above the clouds. Trust me, it's an experience you'll never forget. And while the hikes are challenging, the reward is worth every drop of sweat. We'll stay in traditional guest houses in the charming villages of Hongkun and Zidi, wander through ancient streets, and soak in the authentic Chinese atmosphere. This is a side of China that few tourists get to see, and it's an experience that will stay with you long after you've left. Hold on to your hats because we're about to hit the vibrant, energetic streets of Hong Kong. This city is a melting pot of cultures, a fusion of East and West, and a paradise for foodies, shoppers, and adventurers alike. First things first, we're taking the iconic Star Ferry across Victoria Harbour with its skyline views that never get old. Then we're heading up to Victoria Peak for panoramic views of the entire city, especially magical at night. And you know me, I love a good market, so we're diving headfirst into the Temple Street Night Market, where you can find everything from souvenirs to electronics to delicious street food. Hong Kong is a city that never sleeps, and trust me, we're going to make the most of it. Get ready for a journey of a lifetime because we're heading to Tibet, the roof of the world. This region is unlike anywhere else on Earth with its towering Himalayan peaks, ancient monasteries, and deeply spiritual culture. We'll start in Lhasa, the capital of Tibet, where we'll visit the Potala Palace, the former residence of the Dalai Lama. It's a masterpiece of Tibetan architecture, perched high on a hill overlooking the city. We'll spin prayer wheels at the Jokang Temple, the most sacred temple in Tibetan Buddhism, and immerse ourselves in the peaceful atmosphere of this incredible place. And for the adventure seekers, we'll take a road trip to Yamdrok Lake, one of the 3 largest sacred lakes in Tibet, with its turquoise waters and stunning mountain views. Tibet is a place that will challenge you, inspire you, and leave a lasting impression on your soul. So there you have it, guys, my top 10 must-visit places in China. From the bustling streets of Beijing and Shanghai to the serene beauty of West Lake and the otherworldly landscapes of Zhangjiajie and Huangshan, China has something for everyone. It's a country that will challenge your perceptions, ignite your senses, and leave you with memories to last a lifetime. What's your dream destination in China? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more travel adventures. Until next time, stay curious, and stay adventurous.